Hey everyone, welcome to another pick a pile reading. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that my people in a relationship didn't think that I've forgotten about them. So the last reading that I posted up here was a singles reading, and now we're doing a twin flame / soulmate reading. So whether you're currently with your person or currently going through some issues or currently in separation, this message is for those that are in a twin flame or soulmate connection, which, I don't know, soulmates to me, basically everybody that we form a deep connection with in our lifetime, I feel are soulmates in one way or another, whether it's for a karmic purpose or whether it's for, the purpose of being blessed. I feel like soulmates, they range in terms of what they teach us. So it'll be interesting to see what we get in the 3 groups. Here we have a visitor. Please don't make a mess of my stuff, Mr. Kitty Cat. This is Arlo, and he's just decided to come and grace us with his presence. Hello, beautiful. But I'm gonna have to move you and shut that door, aren't I? Because you're gonna be a hassle. Hey, yes you are. All right, so obviously it's time to show you the cards since he has booted one out the way. I'm loving incorporating my son's toy collection into my readings at the moment. So group 1, you have the little bumper car. Group 2, you have this little police car. It says the law on it just there. I'm sure that this is actually like a Cars 3 character, but I could be mistaken. And group 3, you have this pimped out ice cream truck. I think that's what it is. It says dairy up here, so I'm sure it's an ice cream truck, but it's very pimped out. Something you'd find on Pimp My Ride. So there are pile selections for today. Maybe I'll leave that on the side so that you can see the detail a little bit more. So pause the video if you need to, have a feel of which pile is calling out to you, and I will see you very shortly to have a look into your twin flame or soulmate connection. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. So this is a twin flame / soulmate reading to kind of have a look at what's going on and some advice moving forward, and just a little bit about how your person is thinking and feeling. I've already got the cards. If I need to clarify, I will. And we'll also get some hints in regards to astrological signs, and maybe some hints about their personality in that as well. And some other hints about their personality in my yellow messages as well. So you'll see what I mean by yellow messages if you haven't seen my little little creative project that I've started to incorporate. But enough babbling. Okay, so you guys have chosen this bumper car. So I kind of get some messages with probably all 3 of the toys or the selections this time. So I'm just going to start off by saying I feel like this could symbolize a couple of people potentially bumping heads or hitting a bump in the road, or just being in a bit of a bumpy period in general. So perhaps you and your twin or you and your soulmate are bumping heads or facing some bumps in the road. We will find out. But the good thing about bumper cars is that they kind of just bounce back pretty quickly. So they're ready to go again. So we'll see what comes out in your cards. So with this deck, this is the Oracle of the 7 Energies by Colette Baron Reid. And with this one, we're going to find out the current energy of the connection. Okay, so we've got number 35, a tall tale. I do have a plumber here working, so I hope it doesn't get too noisy. I might just shut the door before that gets too bad. The only thing is it starts to get a bit echoey in here when I shut the door. Maybe if I open the window, it will help. See, we're off to a bumpy start already, y'all. There's so many messages that just come through in little ways. But anyway, so a tall tale, 35. So a tall tale to me is perhaps someone stretched the truth a little bit, or someone is putting on a little bit of a show, or a little bit of an act or something. We have what looks like it could be Pinocchio on that card, and we know what happens to him. He lies and his nose grows. So there's definitely like some sort of facade going on here. Okay, number 11, in perfect harmony in reverse. So there's definitely, I'm hearing like out of sync. So something's become a little bit out of sync between you two. So you could have been in perfect harmony at one point, but something has disrupted that. And now things are a little bit off or imbalanced. And number 36, seeing beyond. Yeah, so it definitely looks like someone here has not told the truth, or they have bent the truth, or they just haven't been quite honest. You've seen through this or seen beyond it, and now the harmony in this connection is a little bit bumpy. I'm not really seeing anything very sinister or feeling a very like toxic energy or anything like that. So I don't feel like it's anything too, like I said, it's nothing too sinister, but I do feel like it's like the principle of, you know, you just don't lie, or you don't act, or you don't hide things. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't really seen most of the cards unless one or two flipped up. So we're kind of seeing them together. So we'll see what we get here. All right. So this is, by the way, this is the Mythic Tarot. And this is how your person is thinking and feeling at present. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, Strength in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, and then we have a bottom deck for you as well, which I have placed over here. With your bottom deck was the Two of Cups in reverse. All right, so let's talk about this here. So it definitely seems as though, in terms of how this person is thinking and feeling, they think and feel like they want to create change. They feel like they want to change something here. So whatever's out of sync, they want to create change and momentum. The High Priestess, I feel like this is how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as someone very valuable. They're seeing you as someone very worthy, and potentially someone that is very, I'm almost getting like, I'm being given the Aquarius sign. So I feel like there's a little bit of like a rebellion, or maybe you're someone that goes against the grain, or you really stand up for your values, even if they're a little bit outside the norm, or you really stand in and speak your truth. And that's what they're viewing you as with this High Priestess card. The Knight of Wands in reverse is, I feel like they are, so they're kind of like preventing things from getting better, and like preventing the ending of this cycle by holding on to things too tightly. So there is definitely something that they're not telling you. I don't know if it's a lie as such, but they are keeping things very close to their chest and like really holding on to a lot and trying to hold on to something quite tightly. With Strength in reverse, I feel like it's definitely testing their character, and it's also probably testing their patience a little bit by now. But it does seem like they're holding on to some grief. The Three of Swords is like, you know, deep grief. And to me, when it's in reverse, I feel like it's just being held on to a little bit, especially in this reading, because in this Two of Cups, it seems to be affecting the harmony of this connection. So it's like there's some distance or just some emotional blockages. I don't feel like it's the end all be all, but I do feel like this is a challenge that this person needs to overcome, or that you both need to overcome. I definitely just feel like they need to heal whatever it is that is like keeping them from telling you this truth. So maybe they feel like they're going to be viewed as weak or vulnerable, or I'm not quite sure what the reason is behind it, but there is some grief that it's very, very like painful loss is what I'm kind of picking up. So like, yeah, at some point in their life, they've been very hurt, or they've dealt with or suffered a loss. And it's definitely tested their strength at times, but they hold on to it far too tightly. So they're not really like talking about it or letting it out or actively trying to heal it. They're just really holding on, and it's kind of putting blockages and disrupting the harmony of the connection. Oh, my heart. So we're going to go to the Work Your Light Oracle, and this is your advice in relation to this connection here. So we've got you're already, that was, holy moly. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. And Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay. All right. So your advice is basically stop overthinking, because what you need to do, you're already doing. So you're already doing the right thing. So whatever you're doing in relation to this situation at the moment, just keep doing that. That's what you're meant to be doing. You're where you're meant to be at. And yeah, you're doing the right thing. Things are changing, and a transformation is going to be happening here. And there's going to be a lot of deep healing. So whether this is like, you know, divine intervention, or like universal energies that are bringing about some type of transformation, there's definitely going to be like an energetic clearing where this does come to the surface, and this person ends up opening up, or just letting go of some of that tension that they just keep holding on to. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? I think that the more that you love yourself and reparent yourself, it kind of sets the tone, and this person, I think, will kind of follow in your steps, or they can take what they can from what you're doing and apply it to themselves in their own way. I feel like seeing you grow inspires them to grow as well, and the more that you just focus on yourself, the more that this person seems to just sort of do the same. Yeah, all right, so now that we've got that out the way, we're going to get your astrological hints and symbols about who this person is. So just with these ones, take what resonates, leave the rest. You know, your person might come through, or they might not. If the reading resonates, it still resonates. It just means that some energies are more I guess, powerful than others. Like some are more demanding to come through. Maybe others feel like they don't need to come through as much as other energies. You know, there could be a number of different reasons, but not seeing a sign come out doesn't mean that it's not your reading, is what I'm trying to say. All right. So what can you tell us, or what hints can you give us about Group 1's twin flame or soulmate? And then we're going to go to this big jar here. What can you tell us about Group 1's Twin Flame Soulmate? Oh, they're very big and in the way, these jars. Okay. So we'll start with our pink ones. All right, so we've got the 11th house, community, tribe, aspirations, soul connections. All right, so this person, they definitely have a soul tie to you. They're definitely a soul connection at the least. You share a community with this person, or your soul tribe kind of intertwined. So you may have very similar friends or share a close friend group. And really connect with these people on quite like a more deeper level than just acquaintances or just friends. Like there's a real strong connection to these people in this community. Excuse me. All right, we've got Uranus. This is emancipation, rebellion, upheaval. Oh my God, I totally got that with the High Priestess card, like that sense of rebellion. So yeah, some of these could relate to you or your person, by the way. Both sides can come through to kind of validate that, yes, this is your message, or yes, this is your person. But yeah, I fully got that they view you as someone that's very willing to like stand up for what you believe in, emancipate yourself from the norm or from, you know, mainstream society, and really stand up for what you believe in. You know, you're willing to upheave your life if it's not bringing meaning to you. We've got Pisces, intuitive, adaptable, compassion, transcendent. So that could be you or your person. There could be a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, or they just act or behave like a Pisces. So that's some qualities of the Pisces sign. Intuition, being adaptable. They can adapt to a lot of different situations. They've got a lot of compassion, like a very loyal or very giving, caring heart. And transcendence, they're someone that can really transcend a lot over their lifetime. This is Capricorn, so this again could be in yours or their chart. We've got ambition, resilient, discipline, and accomplishment. So they could either have those qualities, being ambitious, showing resilience, discipline, and being very focused on accomplishments. This is... crap, mind blank. Is it Saturn? Let me come right back to that. We've got Leo, so charisma, loyalty, loving, privileged. So there's Leo energy coming through, sun, moon, rising, or they just have this in their personality. And don't forget, it can be like one or both or a few of these that relate to either or both of you. But this is what's coming out now. So this is someone that's quite charismatic, this could be you or them, sorry. But either way, this describes a person that's very charismatic. They're very loyal, very loving. They've got really big hearts, but sometimes they can come across as a little bit privileged or entitled. We've got the 12th house, secrets, seclusion, healing, and closure. So there's that secrets thing that's coming through about how this person holds on to things too tightly and doesn't really talk about their problems, about their healing, about any closure that they need. Maybe they don't even realize they need closure about a situation, but they could go through periods of seclusion where they kind of withdraw, because this can kind of come in cycles. We've got the 7th house, partnerships, relationships, marriage, commitment. So yeah, this is definitely someone that you're in a commitment with of some kind, and it could be someone that you do end up marrying if you're not already married. But I do feel there's a very strong connection here. And I'm sure this is... I'm sure it's Saturn, but please forgive me if I'm wrong. Sometimes I do get a few of them mixed up. But anyway, this is about discipline, integrity, and structure. So I do feel like you both have a lot of discipline and commitment to each other. You both show a lot of integrity in regards to the connection. So you're very loyal to each other, and you have developed some type of structure or routine together. So whether you live together or not, you do have some kind of structured routine. So it may be like, if you don't live together, for example, maybe you see each other every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, or there's some type of structure. Or if you do live together, then you share a routine, you know, doing certain things the same way every day or most days. But yeah, basically you're comfortable with each other and you share some type of routine. All right, so INTP, this means that you or this person could be quite introverted, very intuitive, sometimes gets a little bit caught in thinking in their head. And they are often perceiving and taking in the world around them rather than being an active participant. We have the mask here, so let me get a few more and then I'll go into that in case we have something to go with the mask. So again, we've got introverted energy coming through, so very, very introverted energy for sure. And this is kind of like a more sensory feeling energy person. All right, we've got by the book. We've got the empty cup. And we've got the mute. Okay, so when this person's cup's not full or when it's quite drained, excuse me. Right when I'm about to talk about a voice thing, when their cup is quite drained, they go silent. They don't talk. They go very quiet, very withdrawn. They don't want to talk. They don't want to feel. They go quite numb. And yeah, so you know when this person's struggling because they're very, very quiet. So next time they're super quiet, have an inner knowing that their cup's not full and perhaps encourage them or help them to rejuvenate their cup. What I actually feel like this is that this person probably doesn't seem as introverted and as intuitive as they come across. I feel like they do have a very good way of chucking on a mask and hiding the more introverted parts of themselves, and I feel like they can adapt. So that's another Pisces sign thing about being adaptable. So whatever situation they're in, although they're introverted and they can get really in their head, they know how to mask that and put on a front when they're in certain situations. By the book tells me that first of all, this person's quite a closed book, so this book's not open. So again, there's that message of they hold on to things, of being a little bit of a closed book, but also they kind of have a certain way of doing things. So they're very by the book. How would I define by the book? Like, you know, by the book in society might be like, you know, get a good job, get a good partner, get married, or buy a house, get married, have children, do this, do that. They have like a very structured way of thinking and a very structured way of viewing life, and they just want to do things by the book. So they're very traditional is what I want to say with that. So I'm not going to get initials or dates, and I'm not going to get relationship hints because we already know that this is a twin flame soulmate connection, either or, both, whatever you want to call it. We're going to just basically stop there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading, and I'll really look forward to seeing you in another one. Let me know how it went for you. If it resonated, let me know down below. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe for future uploads if you're interested, but just simply a like will be more than appreciated. And yes, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your Twin Flame Soulmate reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at the current energy of your connection. We're going to have a look at how your person's thinking and feeling right now. We're going to get some advice for you, and then we're going to get some hints in relation to who this person is. So if you chose this pile, you've chosen this little cute I'm sure he's out of cards 3, but I have no idea what his name is. But we've got the Law written over here, and the number 54, which reduces to 9. So I feel like a cycle's coming to a close, but there's still a little bit of a way to go. I do feel like for some of you, this could be like something that ends up going to court, or the law may be involved in it, or there's some type of like consequences or justice being served. Oh, he's got a little bit of fluff. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing at a potentially serious situation. I'm very sorry. Yeah, so this tells me that there could be like a justice matter, or justice is being served, or it could go as far to say as someone's in a little bit of trouble, and it's going to go to court, or there's some type of legal association with this situation. So I'm already getting kind of bad vibes, guys. I can't lie. But let's just get it going. All right. So you guys had an extra oracle card. So hopefully we don't go for too long. Oh, number 1, Earth Magic in reverse. So that's potentially the uprooting of a situation. So in reverse, it's like grounded, seeds are planted, fertile. In the reverse, that's like ripping the roots out of the ground. 21, exposed and revealed. Holy heck. 23, healing the heart. 10, close encounter in reverse. Oh, guys, I don't like where this is going. If this is your pile, I feel like you are hurting right now. You feel extremely exposed. You feel extremely vulnerable. Extremely revealed. You feel like there's eyes on you. You feel like, you know, you're potentially like, perhaps other people know about this, and now you feel like they're viewing you a certain way. Like this eye is very standing out to me very much. And you can see that in the center of that eye is a totally naked, vulnerably exposed being. So that's like the most exposed and most vulnerable that you can be. And then we have here healing the heart. And then we have over here close encounter in reverse. And I don't like the vibe behind that. It gives me a like sexual encounter vibe. So I feel like perhaps someone has broken a commitment here, with like an encounter with a third party or something like that. I'm kind of seeing this in reverse as like they've left like this butterfly's left the cage, so they've almost like they've broken the boundaries of the home, or like of their commitment. So I'm kind of picking up like a cheating, or like even if it's emotional or physical type of affair. But yeah, definitely, there's a massive betrayal, to say the least. Like if it's not an affair or something like that, there's a massive betrayal here. Yeah, so let's go into the tarot cards and see what else we can find out about this here through how this person's thinking and feeling at present. Okay, so we've got 4 of Swords. They could be the Lovers in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, well, we know that. 10 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups. Page of Cups. And then your bottom deck energy was over here, and it's the King of Wands in reverse. Of course it is. All right. I don't like this person, guys. I'm just going to say it. I'm sorry if that hurts anybody, but I don't like this person at all. This person seems like they are trying to recover from like a separation, and they're trying to heal from a separation. The Four of Wands in the reverse can be like an uprooting of the home, pulling up roots. So massive changes in the home, massive upheaval in your life, lack of stability. There's like a separation here where they do feel like, see, this is where I feel like it gets very superficial. This person's being very superficial even in this reading. And it's interesting because when I was shuffling these cards, for some reason I felt like I needed to say, how is this person truthfully feeling? How is this person truthfully feeling? And I feel like I've got a very superficial message. Like, I can't tell you that I fully trust it 100%. I feel like their higher self, or maybe their something in their energy is like trying to manipulate the reading to be like, I'm so sorry, I'm a really bad guy, you're my soulmate, you know, we share all this together, we share a home, we share this, we share that, we're soulmates. I'm just trying to heal, like, it's very, I just don't buy into it. Let me do something for you guys. First let me get into your advice, and then I'm going to pull some clarifiers, because I would like to see what Spirit's advice is and to see if it reflects what this person's saying, because they seem to be like literally what's coming to my head is like, babe, you're my soulmate, you know you're my soulmate, I'm so sorry, I messed up, I'm such a douche, I'm such this, I'm such that, I broke our bond, but you're my soulmate, like, I know that I have to heal, I know that I have to heal this, I know that I broke our home, I know that I broke our commitment, but, you know, we have kids, or we have a home together, or we have this, we have that, I'm sorry. That's what I'm hearing, and that's how I'm hearing it. Like, I'm not even kidding, I'm just hearing it in this very superficial tone. It doesn't sound authentic to me, and it doesn't feel authentic to me. So yes, this is Spirit's advice. So, you know, if they're telling the truth, Spirit will show us, because they'll be like, yeah, you know, take this person back, or they'll give us something to say that this is worth saving, or something like that. Okay, so let's just get your advice. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I think we have our answer. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, I'm going to try to fit all these in. I get weird about this. So first of all, I think that you can benefit from, if you've put yourself in a cave and you're trying to like not be seen, not be heard, not express your truth, I feel like it's going to help you to share your voice. It's going to help you to call upon the people that you can truly trust, and start talking. Like, don't box yourself in and push everybody away because of what you're feeling. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to come out of that cave you've put around yourself, or that cave you found yourself in, and truthfully and vulnerably express yourself and exactly how you're feeling. The next card is all literally about unbound, says it all. It's about breaking free of patterns, contracts, and past lives. So yeah, you may have had a past life with this person. Yeah, you may have had a contract with this person, but it's time to end this now and break free of it, because that's what's going to break you out of this soul pattern and evolve you the most. You have a double mission in this lifetime, and part of that seems to have something to do with uplifting humanity, or like raising the collective's vibration, helping the earth get to the new earth. You potentially have the gift of channeling, if you work on it enough. and you could be able to bring messages through for the collective through your own gifts. So I feel like breaking free of this karmic contract kind of is what's going to help you ascend. Like, look at these beings, they're like up very, very high in the sky. So I feel like it's going to ascend you. Like, breaking free of what's keeping you stuck is going to push you higher. You're going to reach new heights. And then maybe part of your story can be used to help other people or to uplift other people. But there's definitely something about sharing your voice and expressing yourself that can definitely help you and probably help other people that have been in your situation as well. So that says a lot. That basically confirms to me that what this person said is very superficial, and it's now time for you to just like release this. Talk about it, express yourself, do your healing, release this contract and ascend to new levels. And then in due time, I feel like your story or your experiences can some way help other people. Oh, heavy, heavy energy. So what we're going to do now is get some of our hints about who this person is. But when we get these, they could be you or the person. So if there's messages in here that go, oh, that sounds like me, or that's my sign, then take that as a validation that this is your message. Or if it's, or I should say, because both could come out, if it's the other person, then it's validation that this is them, okay? If no signs come out for your person, that's okay. There could just be, you know, spirit could maybe have an emphasis on a certain person that needs to know this message is for them. Maybe they have more doubt than other people, but for whatever the case, we just have to trust that it's still your message, but someone else needed the validation perhaps more than yourself, if that makes sense. So for group 2, who is this person? Who's group 2's person, please? What can you tell us? Oh, that one wanted to come out. All right. That'll do, don't care. Okay, why am I a Shrek? Oh, that was more than I realized. Okay. Excuse me while I cough. All right, and this is some more hints about the person, group 2's person. Who is group 2's person, please? Bid it. Oh, that was lots. Okay, let's get to this. At least we're kind of running on good time so far until we finish this. All right, so I never know how to pronounce this, if it's ch or k, but because it has a K in its symbol, I'm going to go with k. So we have Chiron, which is a healing point. So you are reaching a crucial healing point in your life. And I feel like what you decide to do here is quite critical. I feel like you have to have very clear judgment, and it's time to make those hard choices. Yeah, it's time to show initiative and take the action that you need to take. Channel your desire and your aggression in the correct ways. Channel your aggression into taking action to better yourself, to grow yourself, and to create a better life for yourself. We've got the 5th house, romance, children, worthiness, creativity, passion. So you could share children with this person. We've got a couple of signs of children. I'm very, very drawn to worthiness. I feel like this person challenges your worthiness big time. I feel like this person really affects your self-worth. I feel like you don't really see it or value it the way that you should. Harmony and pleasure, love, beauty, and art. Oh, no, sorry guys. Are we still in view? Yes. So sorry. So that is Venus energy. So this person could be quite a romantic person on the surface. They could really romance you, wine and dine you, shower you with love, kind of like love bombing, like a narcissist would do, like just bombs you with love when they need to get you back on side. And then they might even withdraw that and make you feel unworthy or something once they have you where they want you. We've got Pisces energy here. So they could be a Pisces sun, moon, rising, or you could be. I feel like if anything, that's more in your energy, because I feel like you're a very compassionate, intuitive and adaptable person. But just because you're adaptable and compassionate doesn't mean that you have to put up with rubbish, okay? We've got Taurus energy here, luxury, material, stubborn, the senses. So you or this person could be very attracted to luxury and material items, accruing financial worth, or they could be quite stubborn, or you could be a little bit stubborn, or Taurus could just be in any of your charts. And the Taurus energy can really enjoy pleasing the senses. They like things that are pleasing on the senses. So we've got the North Node potential. I feel like this connection was designed to wake you up to your true potential, especially considering we've got the North Node coming out with Chiron, which is the healing point. And it's like this healing point allows you to recognize your potential. This is going to help lead you to your purpose. If you're worried about your reputation, or maybe this person's created a reputation for themselves, and I do kind of see, this contribution, success and hard work, purpose. There's something about this situation that helps you find purpose and contribute to society through success and hard work. So like things that come to mind are, say, like writing a book about your story and having other people relate to it, or like public speaking, or like a, what are they called? Like blogging or something like that. Do people still blog? I'm not quite sure. Maybe they vlog. But anyway, Capricorn's coming through now. Ambition, resilient, discipline, accomplishment. So this person could have a lot of ambition. They could have, many accomplishments in their life and show a lot of discipline in certain things, but obviously not when it comes to their partner. And we have Sag energy. So yeah, there's that opportunist energy that can just be very risky and just kind of very keen to take an opportunity. They've got a lot of energy to burn. They'll find ways to burn it. They'll take an opportunity when they can take it. I feel like it's more of like an unevolved Sagittarius energy there that's coming through, if I'm honest. All right, let's get some more hints. All right, so this person is quite extroverted, or they could be quite extroverted. If we get a lot of different ones come through, they could be representing different people that are watching the video. But so for some of you, this person could be quite extroverted. Sometimes I forget what all the other things mean, but feel free to look them up if you want to. Just look up like ESFJ personality type, or whatever the thing is on there. Oh, this is mine. This is my personality type. INFJ, introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. So for some of you, it could be a more introverted person, but so far the common denominator is the feeling and judging. So this is someone that kind of is quite attuned to energy, and they kind of feel a situation out in order to judge it and figure out how to act and respond, which is that message of being adaptable in Pisces. Very, very adaptable energy. They can intuitively feel out and judge a situation and know how to act and respond to be successful in that situation. So now we've got INFP. So that's, again, we've got some intuitive energy coming through. Polish, yes. Okay. So yeah, this little character illustration is someone that's very, very well polished. So they have a very, you know, a well polished appearance. They're very well groomed, you know, very handsome, very beautiful, but they're very superficial. It's a very superficial person. They know what to say. They know how to act. They know how to pull on your heartstrings. There's that romantic thing coming through, that love bombing energy, which is just, I can't help but get a narcissistic vibe from this one for you guys. Like, I hate calling out, obviously not everybody is dealing with a narcissist, but I'm getting a very narcissistic energy here. Yeah, words of affirmation. This person knows exactly what to say to pull on your heartstrings. Physical touch. They use physical touch to lure you in, or to like break down your barriers or your walls. Or they could just be a very physical person. I mean, if they're looking elsewhere, they could definitely be that as well. Yeah, they're going through a bit of a storm at the moment. I feel like acts of service. Yeah, they know what to do. They know how to act, and they definitely know that physical touch is one of those things of what they can do to pull you in. They use their attraction and that energy, that seductive energy, to really, yeah, pull you in. With this illustration here, it can be someone that's weathering a storm, but I feel like this is your relationship that's weathering quite a storm right now. I feel like there's been quite a heavy, potentially unexpected disruption here, because storms can just come out of nowhere sometimes, and just, especially the ones that we've been dealing with in Perth lately, like it's sunny one second and storming the next. So it could just be something that's been quite unexpected. And then we have the window here. So usually this is a message of transparency. Someone that's very, what you see is what you get, but we know that that's not the case here. I'm hearing on the outside looking in, so I don't know if that's how they feel at the moment, that they now feel like they're on the outside of your life looking in. But that's kind of, that's all that's really coming to me, so I'm just going to take it as that message. They feel like they're on the outside looking in when it comes to your life now, so they feel like you've kind of pushed them out a little bit. They feel like they can only get a kind of a glimpse at you. They feel like they're maybe not seeing you very much, but they feel like they have to see you from a distance, or maybe you've kicked them out of the house and now they're on the outside, like trying to get in, or they've done that or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, there is a bit of a toxic energy coming through here, I must say. So I do hope that you guys are okay, and I send you a lot of love and light and healing. And I hope that you take this advice on board, because I hope that they don't lure you back in with this again and have you repeating that cycle, because it very much sounds like you have a lot of potential, and you're so close to finding that potential, but this just had to kind of happen first to kind of push you there. Like, you had to go through all of this to wake you up to yourself, who you are, your value. Even if it's a long journey from here on out, you know, this all had to happen for a reason. It was all a part of your mission in this life. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys. I hope that this has been, I want to say I hope that this has brought clarity and helpful guidance. I don't want to say I hope you've enjoyed it, because it wasn't very enjoyable. It was more of a good, honest truth talk, I feel. So I hope that you've been able to take something from it. I hope that you're okay, and I send you a lot of love and light, and I hope that you can like this video if it did resonate. That would be much appreciated. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in another video soon. Bye. Hi Group 3, welcome to your Twin Flame Soulmate reading. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know why this just came to me. I didn't even say this to the other groups, but I have noticed that when I upload my videos, I have to reduce the quality as I kind of like, what's the word? I'm not a very tech person, but like when I'm like merging the files together into one video and like uploading, or like even just saving them on my phone, I think because they get to over an hour, I have to drop the quality. So like I already have a croaky voice, but then when it uploads, my voice is even worse. And then yeah, I noticed the images don't even come up like the way that I see them when I record, and it's just gut-wrenching because the images are so beautiful and I feel like I'm not doing them justice. Anyway, I'm totally rambling. Sorry, group 3. You guys chose the pimped out ice cream truck. It does say dairy on there. That's why I think it's an ice cream truck, but it's just super pimped out, so it gives me Pimp My Ride vibes. So anyway, skirt, let's get into your twin flame soulmate reading. See, now I'm even talking like someone on Pimp My Ride. See, there's like Pimp My Ride vibes all over this. Does somebody here watch that show? Why am I getting all pimped out? Oh, okay, so group 3, that's right. This just jogged me memory. So I was shuffling, trying to get at least 3 oracle cards out, but they just didn't want to give me any more. So whatever your message is about the present energy of your relationship, like this is it. That's all Spirit wants to give, and that's all it's going to give. But then it gave me like a billion tarot cards about how your person's thinking and feeling. So you could say your person's probably a little bit in their head, a little bit all over the place. Oh, maybe that's why I'm a little bit all over the place and just rambling. There's always a message in everything, I swear. And then finally you get an extra piece of advice than everybody else. So that makes up for your one less oracle card. But yeah, we've definitely overdone it with tarot. So hopefully this reading doesn't go forever, because I'm definitely not helping the situation. All right, let's go. 32, quieting the mind. And number 12, bearing fruit. So I'm getting just ultimate like chill vibes, guys. I feel like this connection here is grounded. It has definitely blossomed and it's grown over time. It's evolved. And I kind of feel like there's a message here saying that like getting some time alone to quiet the mind could be beneficial in some way. But there's just a general sense of just like feeling rewarded, and you know, your relationship really showing results of like the hard work and the evolution that you have achieved together. Really nice energy. I like it. The next time I'm in a relationship, I would like to have that energy. Oh, shush, Felicia. Okay, tarot cards. Oh, so this is how your person is thinking and feeling at present, okay? 10 of Voices in reverse. 3 of Materials in reverse. Justice. The Hierophant. This is throwing me all over the place. Page of Materials in reverse. See, what? Can't lie, so far I'm very confused. Hold on, let's see what else we've got. A lot. Oh my gosh, how am I going to fit all these? The Tower in reverse. The Wheel. The Knight of Voices. The Priestess and the Emperor in reverse. Oh, where am I going to put them? Spirit, why do we... Oh. Okay, all right, let's just, I don't know, let's just put them there, whatever. It's killing me right now, but whatever. All right, so this person is like, yeah, so when I saw the amount of cards, I was like, okay, this person's very in their head. And this definitely shows that they're in their head because I feel like they chop and change quite quickly because they think so much. So here we seem to have the idea of something not quite working, but not quite knowing how to change it. So perhaps for you guys, I don't think it's very bad at all, but there was some type of like clash or something that wasn't quite working that needed to change, but didn't quite know how to change it or fix it. And this person, I either think that they're thinking about it or they've found a way to balance the situation out with that Justice card. I definitely feel like they view you as marriage material if you're not already married. I feel like they want to do things quite traditionally with you, but sometimes I feel like they lack full investment in that idea. And it's because they're holding on to something that they should just really let go of. It's maybe perhaps like you know, like some people have grown up and seen failed marriages and failed partnerships, and they just think that you know, marriage is doomed for destruction, or it's just doomed to end one day. So they could maybe have a fear about that, or a fear of things not working out, or a fear of being enough, a fear of being able to make the changes that you need. So like I feel like they can see what needs to change to bring balance, but they struggle to fully invest themselves in that change. But I see that they want to. I can see that they're thinking about it and they're getting some clarity over this situation, potentially a higher perspective. And I feel like they're at the moment, they're quite driven to meet this expectation. I actually feel like they see you in a very high regard. I feel like they see you equally intuitive and intelligent. I feel like they feel like nothing gets past you. You see straight through them. And this actually makes them, like, it intimidates them a little bit. I feel like because they know that you see them for who they really are, and perhaps you know them better than they even know yourself, I think that this scares them at times. And maybe it hurts their ego a little bit, potentially. But I don't see that they're doing anything that's really damaging like your relationship. Like I'm not seeing any like I was gonna say I'm not seeing any like cheating or affairs or anything, but then I saw this Three of Materials and it's got 3 girls' faces on it, and I was like, maybe they just like attention or something, or maybe they have attention and this drives. So if they have like a social media following, or if they just are someone that gets a lot of attention from the opposite gender, I feel like this does challenge your situation, and it kind of brings out potentially some insecurities. But then you bring this person's insecurities out too, because they see you as someone so basically powerful, such a powerful energy that you really see right through them. You know, you see them to their core, and that makes them feel very vulnerable and very scared. But and it also makes them wonder whether they're enough for you. But I feel like they have good intentions. I feel like they are making changes and they are having a moment of clarity, and seeing things a lot more clear. On the bottom of your person or your deck for this was Awakening in reverse. So I kind of feel like this person has resisted their awakening to some point, but I feel like now it's it's kind of like divine timing that they're just going to awaken anyway. So they've tried to kind of resist it, but they're definitely awakening. Their heart space is opening up. And even if they try to kind of shut it out, it's still going to be opening anyway, is what I'm seeing. So I would expect there to be very good results coming through this connection, and like I said, bearing fruit at the beginning of the present energy. You're probably already seeing results, but that fruit is just going to continue to expand and grow, and you'll have an abundance of fruit by the end of it. So now we're going to go on to your advice, group 3. So we've got Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. Yeah, I was just talking about divine timing for this person to like awaken. So I feel like, you know, there's angels or ancestors or guides around this person that are just slowly awakening this person and bringing that new energy their way. Doing it in a very subtle way, because this person does resist. It seems like they're doing it slowly and steadily, at a very gentle pace. And I feel like the connection is benefiting from this Council of Light too. I feel like they're supporting the connection, and that's why they're awakening this person. So I feel like there's quite a destined element to you two. All right, we've got get grounded. So your advice, so obviously you're an empath, which is definitely why this person sees you, you know, as very in tune, someone that sees right through things to the truth. So yeah, you are a highly sensitive person when it comes to energy and your environment. So connect with nature. That's really going to help you get grounded and feel a little bit more secured. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So if you ever find so I don't know, maybe some people here have a partner that travels for work, or they travel a lot for some reason, or sometimes you're by yourself or you're alone. Just remember that you're never alone, and you do have your ancient ancestors very close beside you at the moment, supporting you and supporting this connection. You may see signs of them through animals, like constantly seeing the same animal pop up on social media, or the same bird that comes by every day or something like that. That's probably one of your ancestors. And the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? What are you clinging on to? I may have to pull a clarifier for this one. Let's have a look. Can you clarify the crumbling? What is group 3 holding on to or clinging on to? Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Oh, sorry, I just got to get the door. Oh, sorry, group 3. I forgot to mention at the start that I had a plumber here, so I may have had to pop out and attend to something at any time. So where were we? Yeah, there's really something here like... I don't know if there's elements of like a long distance connection here, either at times or all the time. But there is like this sense of spending a lot of time apart, or being a little bit non-traditional, or yeah, maybe like one of you travels a little bit, or maybe you're going to do a long distance thing. I don't know what it is here. It could even be like a FIFO situation, but what this is saying is like call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do everything alone. If you're ever struggling or feeling overwhelmed or you need help, don't be afraid to reach out. Maybe you're clinging on to pride or independence, or you know, you struggle to ask for help, but you need to just let that go, let that part of you crumble, and just call in the people that can help you. They're definitely willing and able to help you, and they will. They don't want you to do it alone, and you shouldn't have to do it alone. So call in your tribe if you need them. Okay, so I have no idea how much time we've been going for now because I've had to stop the video, but we're just going to wing it. So this is my astrological signs and symbols that can give us little hints and suggestions about who this person might be, or your own energy might come through. So Spirit might validate you and say, here's you, or here's your person. If you don't get any signs and symbols, but the message still resonates, then please don't think that you have to disregard the message. It simply means that somebody else needed the validation potentially more than yourself, okay? So just trust the message before you trust the signs, I would say. All right, so they've had a good shuffle. So can you please tell us some hints and suggestions about group 3 and or their person? Group 3's person and group 3 if need be. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Got a few. And these are just some other little hints and messages, personality types, and self-made, just personality hints and things like that. So group 3's person, please. Group 3 and all their person. Oh, there's a bit there too. All right, let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is the 9th house, I think. I totally forget my Roman numerals all the time because I just never use them, but I really like the look of them. So I wanted to be more authentic and like have them how they normally are, or how they should be written, you know. Anyway, we've got Capricorn coming through. We've got Pisces coming through. Leo. We've got the 6th house. I think I want to get all of these and then I'm going to talk about them one at a time, or kind of together. Oh, we've got a lot of houses this time. Okay, so, oh my God, why? I always do that. Ah. Okay. So, in either your or your person's chart, we could have Aries, Leo, Capricorn, and Pisces. So what this tells me is that either you or this person, this is describing someone that is quite an optimist, and they come across as quite lucky in their life. They do have an assertiveness about them, but they also have like a they kind of have like a little bit of empathy for others. So they don't always come across as assertive, but they will come across as assertive if they need to. They could be someone that dives headfirst into things and experiences. They like to have a lot of new experiences that leaves them feeling stimulated. The Leo energy tells me that you or your person could be very charismatic. You could really light up a room and have a very entertaining quality about you. Someone that has a very big heart, loves to give to others. Someone super, super loyal to their friends, family, and partners. Sometimes they can come across a little bit entitled or a little bit privileged, like they, I'm not going to add to that. Sometimes they can come across as a little bit privileged or entitled, or a little bit selfish maybe, but overall they have a lot to give. Capricorn tells me that you or your person are very ambitious, very resilient, very disciplined, and very focused on accomplishment. So accomplishments give you, like you or this person, a sense of satisfaction and achievement in life. It gives you a sense of purpose. You can be very disciplined, or they can be very disciplined when this person's mind is set on something. They do have a lot of ambition. They have goals that they want to achieve, and they have the resilience to achieve them too. So when things go wrong, they have the resilience to just keep going. The Pisces sign, so you're this person. This is someone that is very intuitive, very naturally quite psychic, whether it's through dreams or just like sensing, feeling energy. Very adaptable, can kind of blend into any situation quite easily because of that empath, intuitive quality. Someone very compassionate, sometimes can be a little bit sensitive, and usually someone that transcends a lot over their lifetime. That would be a Pisces. So we also have the qualities over here of expansion, travel. Oh, there's that travel coming through again. So some of you are dealing with someone who travels, or you travel, or for some reason you spend a lot of time apart, and it kind of goes against tradition, but it does work for you as long as you do call in the help that you do need when you need it. I feel like it's a very spiritual connection here. I feel like one or both of you are very focused on, work, life skills, being of service to others. There's a very noble kind of energy coming through here, and also an essence on health and wellness. So one or both of you could be very into taking care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. And the 8th house here, I feel like you guys are very, very intimate. You probably have amazing, can I say that? Amazing sex? Can I say that on YouTube? Very, very intimate, passionate, very strong connection, and a very, very authentic one as well. I feel like you can both be very much yourselves around each other and just be completely 100% authentic. Whether you're in a period of death or rebirth, you're always there for each other, and just through thick and thin. All right. So we have star. So this person or yourself, probably, these ones are more your person, but you can take what resonates. Excuse me. So this person could have star qualities, or they could be a star. It kind of makes me think of that message earlier about this person could get a lot of attention from the opposite sex. And that could be something that you struggle with. It kind of ties me back into that message. But yeah, otherwise it can also just be a very entertaining person, which comes back to that Leo energy. We've got the personality type of INTJ. So this would be representing someone quite introverted, intuitive, someone that's very much of a thinker, and they logically think and judge situations around them and based on what they can see. We also have ESTP coming out. So this is someone more extroverted. You can look these personality types up if you want to. I'm not going to go too deeply into them because I do forget what some of them are. We have another extroverted one coming out, so ESFP. Just seeing if there's any more. I'd rather get them all out the way. ISTJ, another introverted energy. I'll just put it down there. All right. Okay, so we've got a full cup. So it does seem like this person is either filling their cup, or they just recently have, done a lot of work on themselves, and they're feeling very good. They're feeling very fulfilled. We've got the empty cup as well. So when we have the empty and the full, it means that they're filling it. So they are working it up to full. This person is very romantic at heart. They like to shower you with affection and romance. They just are that type of person. Oh, we have another personality type. ISFJ, so another introverted type. As I said, you can look those up if you want. I feel like because we've got so many, it's going to take up a lot of time. So this person has experienced a dark night of the soul, or they have experienced some bad weather in their life, and they have overcome this. This person's very creative. They're a creative at heart. But they're also very intelligent and very overall very smart. They're probably very well spoken. They like to dress well, look well at all times. They're very groomed, very polished, almost all the time. So they're equally creative and logic, so they can combine those two parts of themselves yeah, definitely create a good amount of success. And it seems like their love language is receiving gifts, so they could show that this is their language by being someone that often gives a lot of gifts, or they just light up when you gift them with something. All right, so those are the messages about your person. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it. Feel free to let me know how it resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe for future uploads. Other than that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you again soon. Bye.